Have you ever been talking to a woman and wondered, does she actually like me, or is she just being friendly? Here's the secret most men never realize. Women reveal their feelings long before they ever admit them, but not through actions you can easily see. They reveal them through their words. According to behavioral psychology, the human brain slips up when emotions are strong. That means no matter how hard she tries to hide her feelings, her language will always give her away. And today, I'm going to show you 7 powerful phrases a woman will say when she's falling for you. Phrases that are subtle, deeply emotional, and backed by psychological research. The last one is so powerful that if you hear it, there's no doubt she's caught serious feelings. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never have to guess where you stand with her again. I feel like I've known you forever. This isn't just a cute compliment. When a woman says this, she's describing a deep emotional familiarity, almost like you've bypassed the awkward stages of getting to know each other. Psychologists call this instant emotional resonance. It happens when someone feels so safe and understood that their brain responds as if they've known you for years. It's a sign of comfort, trust, and emotional intimacy, all of which are powerful ingredients for romantic attraction. Think about it. When you meet someone who just gets you, the conversation flows naturally. There are no forced silences or awkward pauses. She feels like she can relax and simply be herself around you. Example: you've only been on a couple of dates, and suddenly she smiles and says, "It's so weird, I feel like I've known you forever." That's not small talk. It's her subconscious revealing that you've carved out a special place in her emotional world. How to respond: playfully lean into it. Say something like, "Maybe we were soulmates in another life." Or if you want to be sweet and genuine, say, "I feel the same way. It's like we just click." This response reinforces her feelings while keeping the mood fun and flirty. The more you make her feel safe and understood, the deeper her attraction will grow. You're one of my closest friends. At first, this one might make you panic. Wait, did she just friend zone me? But here's the truth. When a woman calls you one of her closest friends early on, it's often a positive sign, not a rejection. Women are wired to prioritize emotional security before fully diving into romantic attraction. By labeling you as a close friend, she's acknowledging that she trusts you deeply and sees you as emotionally safe. This is the foundation of lasting romantic connection. For instance, she might say, "I feel like I can tell you anything. You're one of my closest friends." Translation: I trust you more than most people, and I'm starting to imagine you as someone important in my life. How to respond: instead of getting defensive or worried, keep it cool and subtly guide the conversation toward romance. Say something like, "I really value that. Honestly, the best relationships are built on strong friendships." This plants the idea that your connection doesn't have to stay in the friendship zone. It frames the relationship as something that could naturally evolve into something deeper. You're so different from other guys. This is a massive compliment and one of the clearest signs she's falling for you. When a woman says you're different, she's essentially placing you above every other guy she's met. Psychologists call this selective perception. Once she develops feelings for someone, her mind starts filtering the world through that emotional attachment. She literally begins to see you differently. Example: she might say, "You're not like most guys. You actually listen." Or, "You're different in a good way. You get me." What she's really saying is, "You stand out. You matter to me."
I'll take that as a compliment, but now I'm curious. What exactly makes me so different?
By making her verbalize why she's drawn to you, you're reinforcing her own attraction. "I feel like I can be myself around you." This phrase is a psychological game changer. Most people hide parts of themselves out of fear of rejection. When a woman says she can be her authentic self around you, she's revealing a deep sense of emotional safety. In psychology, this is called authenticity bonding. It happens when two people connect on a level where masks and pretenses disappear. This is when she starts showing her silly side, quirks, or vulnerabilities. Maybe she laughs so hard she snorts, admits a weird hobby, or opens up about her insecurities.
I don't know why, but I can just be myself around you.
That's the best compliment you could give me.
Or playfully add, "Don't stop now. I want to see the fully unfiltered version of you." This makes her feel even more secure and appreciated. You make me feel seen and heard. This may seem simple, but it's one of the most powerful things a woman can ever say. When she tells you this, she's not just complimenting your listening skills. She's revealing that you understand her in a way most people don't. Women don't just want someone to hear their words. They want someone to feel their emotions, to truly validate their inner world. According to a study published in Psychology Today, emotional validation is one of the strongest predictors of long-term attraction. When a woman feels seen and heard, she experiences a deep sense of safety and belonging. For example, let's say she shares a childhood dream or a painful memory. Instead of interrupting or rushing to give advice, you listen carefully, ask thoughtful questions, and remember the details. Later, when you bring up something she mentioned in passing, maybe her favorite book or a goal she's working toward, she feels deeply valued. That's when she'll look at you and say, "You actually listen. You make me feel seen and heard." In that moment, you've created something rare, emotional intimacy. How to respond? Be genuine. Say something like, "That means a lot to me. I think the best relationships are built on truly understanding each other." This reassures her that her feelings matter to you and solidifies the bond you've built. I feel a deep connection with you. This isn't about casual attraction or having fun together. When she says she feels a deep connection, she's describing something rare and profound. Psychologists refer to this as emotional resonance, when two people's energies align so perfectly that they feel like they're on the same wavelength. This goes beyond shared hobbies or physical chemistry. It's about her feeling like you get her on a soul level. Here's how you'll notice it happening. She starts opening up about deeply personal topics, like her childhood or her biggest fears. She references past conversations you've had and how meaningful they were to her. She begins associating emotional fulfillment with your presence.
I feel a deep connection with you.
I love that. Connections like this are rare, and I feel the same way.
By validating her feelings, you make her feel safe, leaning even further into her attraction. This is a pivotal moment that often turns early interest into real love. I can talk to you about anything. At first glance, this might seem similar to the previous sign, but there's a subtle difference. When she says she feels a deep connection, she's describing an emotional bond. But when she says, "I can talk to you about anything," she's describing emotional compatibility, the type that leads to long-term relationships. Think about it. Most people have friends they care about, but very few people they can truly open up to without fear of judgment. If she's telling you that she can talk to you about anything, it means you've become her safe space. Signs this is happening. She texts you random thoughts or feelings just because she knows you'll get it. She seeks your opinion on big life decisions. She shares her struggles, dreams, and even her fears with no hesitation. When she feels safe to be vulnerable, it shows she trusts you completely. A key factor in romantic attraction.
How to respond. Keep the tone light but supportive. Say something like, "Even the weirdest things? Good, because I think the best relationships are built on openness."
This subtly encourages her to keep sharing while also signaling that you value her vulnerability. Bonus sign. I miss you, even when you haven't been apart long. This is the ultimate emotional reveal. Let's be honest, people don't just miss anyone. Missing someone means they've become a significant part of your thoughts, emotions, and daily life. When a woman says she misses you, even after just a few hours or a day apart, what she's really saying is, "I've grown emotionally attached to you. Your presence brings me comfort, and your absence leaves a void." According to attachment theory, when we form deep emotional bonds, our brains begin to crave the presence of the person we're attached to, similar to how we crave safety and warmth. Imagine this scenario. You spent a fun evening together. The very next morning, she texts you, "I miss you already." She's not just being cute. She's letting you know you've become essential to her happiness. How to respond? Keep it sweet and genuine. Say, "That's really sweet, I miss you too." This validates her feelings and deepens her emotional attachment even further. If she's been saying these phrases to you, there's a very good chance she's falling for you hard, even if she hasn't said the exact words yet. Remember, attraction isn't always obvious. Women often reveal their feelings indirectly through subtle linguistic cues and emotional hints. By paying attention to these signs, you'll never be left wondering where you stand. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever noticed a woman saying any of these phrases? Which one stood out the most to you? Drop a comment below and type, "I see the signs, so I know you're part of our real community." The ones serious about understanding love and connection on a deeper level. If you found this video valuable, please give it a like and subscribe for more psychological insights into attraction and relationships. Your support helps us grow and reach more people who need this guidance. And don't keep this to yourself. Share this video with a friend who might be struggling to read a woman's signals. You never know, it could completely change their relationship game. Finally, check out the video on your screen right now. It's the perfect next step in mastering the art of connection.